Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I have Keshav with me, and continuing from yesterday's video, Keshav done some research and he went and found out what we did, finished off last video. So let's pick up from there, then we'll move further into other things also.
Yes, sir.
There's no real game plan in our podcast. Podcast is most like Keshav's brain as it's wandering. We join along and we also forage in his knowledge.
Sir, yesterday you told me to take up all the Tata companies and see their ratings. So yesterday I went and saw the ratings of every Tata companies. All the Tata companies have the ratings in A only, sir. Triple A,
Expected.
A1 plus, like that. Now I got the answer why people trust so much in Tata. That whenever
So you imagine, there are companies which are very much in debt, lots of debt, have not made any profit, serious profit. But because it is owned by the Tatas,
it still has the rating of A.
So,
Sir, and I want to ask you that when I went to see the ratings of Tata companies, in India, Crisil is the rating company which gives credit rating for all the companies, sir, in India. So Crisil is also a subsidiary of S&P Global. And I went into that and I saw all the Tata companies. It all show A rating. But when I went inside that, it shows 3 to 4 terms like long-term rating and short-term rating. Both the ratings are actually A. And I need to know what is long-term and what is short-term. That is, when I opened that, it showed me so much
short-term
numbers.
usually is within a year or so. Long-term is more than a year.
It showed me so much things like yes.
Here, view instrument. Short-term is usually considered within a year.
Okay, sir.
Okay, long-term is considered over 1 year. So anything over 1 year, that let's say you're lending money, they want to keep it for more than 1 year, they're borrowing for more than 1 year, it's considered long-term. If they will pay you within the calendar year, 1 year, then it is considered short-term.
So
that's why even in the balance sheet, you'll have short-term and long-term.
Sir, but there is also short-term bonds which people are buying. Correct, sir? But what we say is any bond that is more than a year, you can buy. We actually say is. But because of Tata, we can trust that and buy short-term bonds like that.
The reason why you buy bond is not because of Tata and Japan and all that. The reason why you buy a bond is
interest.
No. Is to get a steady stream of income.
Okay, sir.
We're not trading in bonds.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're not buying and selling bonds.
Correct, sir.
One guy asked me yesterday on Instagram, he said, sir, Anand sir says we must ride the cycles. That means everyone's buying bonds now because equity is overvalued. But he says when the market corrects, we should remove the money from bond and put it in equity. At that time, when we want to move it to equity, everybody will be selling bond. Will there be any buyers in bond?
So when I learned first about stock market, the major doubt for me is I didn't know anything about stock market. When you and Anand sir talk about stock market, you always refer to a term called buy and sell. So what I thought is, I am buying a stock now. Like it's there in the market. Floating share or more in the market. So I'm buying a share. When I'm going to sell, I have that doubt on some years ago, sir. Like when I'm going to sell that, will people buy or not? I have to wait for some people to buy, or I have to meet them in person. Like that I thought, sir. Like that dumb I am.
No, all of us are, man. We're all starting. See, the answer to that question is like this. It's like saying, if today someone puts a sale, everything will be sold? No.
Yes, sir. True.
When you go to the store, yes, maybe 80% will get sold. But there will be still not sold. When same is true with bond. When you put bonds up for sale, there will be someone who will buy. Not everybody will be moving their money to equity. Each individual person has a goal. Okay, it's a generic statement. You think I'll have so many bonds, then I'll sell everything and put it into equity. And even when the market is going down, there's lots of people who still believe the market is of value. They will not sell. They'll be thinking it's only a transitory thing. It's only within one week it'll go back to other side. So each person individually who works in the market, their opinions is what is driven to sell and buy. So when you want to sell your bond, you think you want to sell, there'll be somebody who will be willing to buy it. And that too, if you bought a quality bond.
Okay.
And let's say the interest rate cycle, that's another thing which is also important for bond sales. Now the interest rates have gone up. So that means each bond is giving more money, right? When the equity market corrects, right?
Okay, sir.
Central banks will want to prevent a market crash. They'll want to prevent recession. So they'll start cutting rate. Increasing liquidity in the market. That means The bonds issued at that point of time will be very cheap, meaning the interest they offer will be very small.
Correct, sir.
You will be holding on to a bond which is offering very high interest. So there will be people who rather buy that bond. So there's lots of dynamics in a bond. It is just not market goes down and everybody sells their bond and most equity. Equity goes up, everybody sells their equity. Like now market is overvalued. Everybody is where they're selling their equity. So it's according to your goal and what you think where you want to go is based on that. And that's a basic problem with everyone who's consuming so much of media and social media and influencers and all that is, again, you're looking short term. Today, you spoke about this in the video, sir. Tomorrow, Anand sir spoke about that in the video, sir. Do I do this? Do I do that? So what, your goals keep changing? It's like a child. I asked my son today, what do you want to be? I want to be a musician. Tomorrow, I asked my daughter, she'll say, I want to be an astronaut. Afternoon, I want to be a policeman. She'll see a movie, come back and say, I want to be a policeman. Yeah, then third day, she'll see her sister and say, I want to be a lawyer. Then she'll see my Shashwat and say, I want to go and become economist. I want to be famous YouTube star. It's like literally like that. People are buying and selling shares and they're looking at their goals like that. So when I point that out, they get very upset. They're like, hey, how can you say that to me, man? I'm also struggling. It's like going to the gym and you don't know what you want to do. Do you want to put on muscles or do you want to lose weight? You want to become lean so you can run marathons? Or are you trying to look like Dwayne Johnson? What is your goal? Every day you see the latest influencer and you come and say, tell the trainer, you make me look like this. If you say going to the barber every day, you come with a new hairstyle, finally he'll shave your bald and send you home.
Sir, but I have to say another thing, like it is something off the topic, like after you put down the story of Google Forms, links that anyone have any queries, you can put it there. Like that, people who message me now are not having any questions or something like that, sir. They are just sending me this message like, Anand sir told that trader Vinod is having a stock list. Send me that stock list. Send me here. Like that, the second message, send me here. I don't know, I'm still sending them the form. Like, please go to the story, there will be a form, there will be... Still more people are coming that, can we have the stock list? Can you please send it to me, Keshav? Help me, make me like better.
I'll tell you the origin story of this.
Okay.
This is like Tana's story, Mary. Okay, the origin story is, in the beginning, when Anand started YouTube, there was not many financial influencers.
Correct, sir.
Anand could talk freely. Right? He could say whatever was on his mind. Whatever he felt. So people had a thing of seeing his video and understanding. He'll break down how he saw a stock or a company, what is his thoughts behind it and what he feels. Then people over a period of time saw him picking good stocks, good companies for a long period of time. If you bought it 1 year ago, you saw good returns. So that was going on. Then a lot of financial influencers came in. YouTube exploded in India. Everyone who has a camera has become an influencer. So everyone who has a cell phone has become an influencer.
Correct, sir.
And there is FOMO in the market. Even if the auto driver is recommending some stock, people will be like, let me take this stock. It's reaching that level of ludicrousness. Because everyone thinks the market is going to go up and up forever and money is there. We're reaching that kind of situation where now Paytm corrected so much. Now immediately people are asking me, shall I buy Paytm? Will it bounce back? Like Adani bounced back. You didn't tell us. Adani bounced back and now see we missed. We're not that. Basically, Paytm has no business model.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want to gamble, that's your choice. But we're not doing that. So now SEBI has stepped in and given all these rules. So now Anand has to follow those rules.
Yes, sir.
And we want to be responsible people. We never want to be irresponsible. We never recommended trading. We don't recommend shorts and puts and all that. Right? All we have ever said is, think of your goal, where you want to go. And we recommend you that you read these books. Okay, learn to earn. Is that the concept?
Yes, learn.
Then you earn.
Yes,
it's not earn to learn.
Okay. Understood, sir.